want to go to Boston. Boston? Why? Why not?
Good morning, guys. It's currently a Friday and I figured I'd do a little architecture day in my life. We are currently less than a week out from my architecture thesis presentation, so there's definitely a lot of work to be done, but we're also doing a couple of fun things today, so I figured I'd bring you guys along. I think I really am only going to do this for one day though, because all of my other vlogs end up being like an hour long, so we're going to see how much I can do in a day. Link Street just opened up a new store in Brookline, and so we're actually about to head over there right now. I'm so excited. They invited me over to an event that they're having today, and there's going to be like a Blank Street gas station, merch, like a keychain making station. I don't even know what, but you guys know my obsession with Blank Street, so I'm super excited about this. I would bring Felly if I could, but I don't think I can, so she's gonna stay here. But for the event, I'm just wearing this little top from Cezanne. I actually got it monogrammed with mags. And then these pants are from Brandy Melville. I have my little platform Converse on. And then I think I'm gonna just wear a trench coat over it because it's like 40 degrees today. It's a little gloomy, but honestly, I'm just over winter coat season, so I think we're gonna go with that. But let's go ahead and head out. I'm so excited. Get him. All right, we just made it. I didn't even mention it, but my mom's also with me, so I'm very excited to bring her. She doesn't get to go to events with me a lot, so I'm super excited she's here for this, but we just made it. It's in Coolidge Corner, so we have a little bit to walk, but we have perfect parking. I already see the line and I'm scared. I think I get to go to the front though, which is kind of amazing. The gas station. Oh my god, that's so cute. Wow. Mom approves of the pistachio latte. I know Gabrielle's gonna wish she was here. Low-key, this is the best strawberry matcha I've ever had. We might have to start coming to Coolidge Corner. Sorry, Beacon Hill. So good. Also, this location is so nice and there's so much seating. You could definitely work here, and I feel like that's something you never get in a Blank Street. Even the ones that I've seen, the biggest ones that I've seen in New York have not been nearly as big as this one is. Okay, that's actually adorable. Fire. I'm wearing this every single day. Literally the cutest thing ever. It reminds me of a little Waffle House mug, like the coffee mug. That was so cute. Okay, we're actually about to leave now. I've tried to slowly sip my matcha because I want to get a picture with it across the street at the gas station, but I don't know if I actually showed these. Proud parent of a Blank Street coffee drinker. Keep honking, I'm sipping my Blank Street matcha. I actually might put this on my card. I'm not even kidding, but I'm kind of afraid to get honked at that much, but it's accurate. We found a Colombian place. Okay, that event was literally so cute and everybody was so nice. We actually got to meet people who worked on the marketing team for it. Literally, they did the best job ever. It was adorable. It is. All right, my mom and I are trying out a new kosher deli, so we'll see if it's good. Me and mom both got Reuben's. This looks fire, but her potato salad looks insane. So good. I got my own because it was so good. We just got back and I'm gonna give Gabby her little gifts from the event. Little keychain. So cute, right? Very. We picked it out. What is this? It's a scarf. Yeah. Wait, guys. I'm gonna wear this on Thursday. Cute, right? Soup. Blank Street has only been around since 2020. That's what I said. I don't really know if that's true. I feel like I have to look that up.
That's so cute.
Right? Tried on the little Blank Street scarf. Kind of cute, actually. I never wear things like this. No joke, just walked in and she's just sitting on this chair. Looks so cute, mama. Oh my gosh. All right, obviously just got home. I'm about to edit a Blank Street video, and then I think I'm gonna work on a BAC video too that I need to post for my school. Probably gonna work on some YouTube, and then I need to get started on my thesis stuff. I feel like I haven't worked on it that much in the past few days, and it all needs to be done on Monday. So we've got a lot of work to do. I need to do my site model, and that's at 1/16 scale, and it's pretty massive. I had to get whole new materials for it so that it would be like big enough. And then I need to finish my SketchUp model, which it's almost done. I did a lot of work on it last night, actually. Need to do laundry today badly. And then we might go to Blank Street over in Beacon Hill a little bit later. Not really sure, but I'm excited. This is my happen. Okay, just grabbed my materials and look how big they are. This is me standing and I have platform shoes on. I'm 5'3". That's how tall. So now I'm gonna take a little push pin. This is something I learned, actually funny enough, in my Montessori education, and my thesis project is a Montessori Children's Museum. But you take a push pin and I'm gonna put a drawing over the top of the material, and then I'm gonna like poke it where like all of the cut lines are. So we're gonna get on that because it's humongous, so it's gonna take a while. Okay, so this is my little 1/64 scale model. I'm gonna be doing the exact same thing at 1/16 scale so that I can fit my actual gigantic floor by floor model in this site model. This is literally the size of my building in 1/64, and this is the size of my building at 1/16, so it's gigantic. The site model is gonna be pretty big. Basically, the sheet that I have here is gonna be the size of the model, but it's gonna be a teensy bit smaller because I have to go based off of the size of the foam core, which is a little smaller. And I ended up getting this thickness 30 by 40 inch board, and it's 1/2 inch. So first up, I'm gonna have to cut the chipboard to make sure it fits over this, and then we're gonna do the little punch hole trick, and then I'm gonna start cutting. Okay, I actually just realized I have to cut both the chipboard and the foam core, so because they're both very different sizes, so we have to cut a little bit off of both sheets. I I drew out everything. It's so hard to see. I didn't mark it hard enough, so I've literally been having to like put my eyes this close to the chipboard so that I can actually draw it. Next step is cutting everything out, but we're just cutting out the streets. Alright, site model is almost complete, but we're going on a walk for sanity. This is what I'm wearing. It's like 40 degrees outside, Converse, same little linen pants, and then I just threw on this old Brandy Melville chunky sweater. Should be good to go. I feel like wearing this. It's from Amazon. I'll put it in my storefront actually. I need to do that. Alright, let's go on a walk. I think I'm also gonna grab some matcha while we're out. Hopefully they have chai though, because I think they were out the other day. Yum. Thank you. Frappuccinos always remind me of like 2012. They're playing Hawaiian music and it's actually such a vibe. I love this playlist. We're gonna go to TJ Maxx after this and I'm gonna see if they have sheets and a comforter because my friend Nick is visiting me in Boston and I'm gonna let him sleep in my room. So I wanna get him fresh sheets and a fresh comforter. And then my mom wants to get a blanket for Rosie, our other dog who's visiting. And then maybe a new candle because my mom put fish in my apartment yesterday and it smells like fish. So perfect. That's really pretty. You know the BAC? No, these giant ones are insane. It's me again. Smells like sipping a limoncello and capri. Sort of. Back to business. Okay, just got back from TJ Maxx. I ended up getting this candle that I actually love. It smells so good. It's jasmine and sandalwood, but honestly, it just gives very much beach vibes and I love it. But now I'm gonna work on the side model. Actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start making some rice because I'm gonna have chicken noodle soup, rice, and lemon because I'm starting to feel sick and I'm very scared. I do not have time to get sick. And then I'm gonna cut out the site model because I've drawn all of it. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't cut any of the wrong pieces. It'll be pretty easy though. And then we're gonna finish this thing. We're gonna finish the site model tonight for sure. And then I'd like to finish my hand model and my SketchUp model in a perfect world. It is currently 9:15, so we'll see what happens, but let's get to work. Also, I'm using my little Mackenzie Childs lamp. This is honestly such a perfect little desk lamp, and it's helping so much because I couldn't see anything on this chipboard. My mom reminded me that I literally had this, so I love it. It's so cute. So handy. This is Annie's gluten-free chicken noodle soup, and then I put rice and half of a lemon. I'm not a soup girl, but I am so excited about this. It tastes so good. Currently 3 in the morning and I'm going to go to sleep because I'm exhausted. My eyes are slowly shutting down. Also loving the setup we have back here with my giant site model. I'm kind of in love with that. What I've been working on is putting all of the walls on every single floor. It was honestly just a lot of window cutting, so now all the windows are done on every single floor. I think minus 2 of them because they're like double height. And then I had messed up on one of my walls, so I have to redo that, but it's fine because I cut it out like 3 other times. Then I worked a little bit on a BAC video that I need to get done. I'm gonna finish it in the morning because I'm so tired. Plan for tomorrow is to obviously finish my hand model. That needs to be done. I need to work on the roof too and just like be done with it already. And I'm so excited to see it like actually on the site. Oh, I also have to do the site model buildings, which shouldn't be too hard, but I still have to make them and they're going to be pretty big. Then I need to really start putting together my boards tomorrow. I already started to think about how I want to present and like what I want where, but I need to just start seriously putting things together. That's the plan. I'm sure I'll get coffee in the morning. Also, just kidding, this is no longer a one-day vlog. I will see you guys tomorrow. Trying the PB&J matcha today. Like, what goes on in your brain?
I was in shock.
That was crazy. Gabby. This is what it looks like. Oh, I'm so excited. No one, I'm literally drinking my matcha right now. Very nutty. I think it is cashew butter. It's good, but strawberry shortcake is unbelievable. Unmatched.
Smiley face.
No, I noticed the part of it. Okay, we just drove over to Star Market in Fenway and we're gonna grab some salchichas so that we can make, so that my mom can make some food a little bit later. Oh yeah.
These are made with chicken as well, so she's wrong.
Every single, yeah. We're getting like, good morning guys, it is currently Saturday, April. Hey Siri, what date is it?
April 12th.
It's April 12th and we have 2 days to complete my final presentation for my thesis project. Wait, why am I saying this like I didn't have the vlog yesterday? Oh, good girl, Felly. My mom, my sister, and I all just went to Blank Street over in Beacon Hill and we got some morning coffee and matcha, and then we headed over to Star Market to grab some groceries so that my mom can make a little salchichas meal a little bit later. Thursday's the presentation, but on Monday we're doing a dress rehearsal, so technically everything has to be done for Monday. I seriously need to finish everything today because the idea of like not being done with with most of my stuff still tomorrow, the day before I have to be presenting it. Sounds terrifying. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on my hand model and just get that done because it's like driving me nuts that it's not done already. I did make a lot of progress on it last night, but I still have to finish some of the windows, and then I also need to do the roof. So we're gonna do that. And then after that, I need to finish my SketchUp model. I also want to look at my boards and just try and figure out like how I'm laying it all out, because I have so many drawings and pictures and all sorts of things that have to go on there. And then you guys saw me finish my site model base last night, but I still have to do the building, which shouldn't be too bad. That's why I'm trying to do everything else first. But I also have some really cool modeling materials that are coming in tonight that I'm so excited about. I'll also show you guys what I have so far, but I'm not going to decorate the inside of my model until I have like everything, until the model is done, obviously, because that's like the fun part. So I'll add all the people and I'll get to do all the decorating of the spaces at that point when I'm actually done. But that's the plan as of right now. I also might meet up with my friend Yasmin in a little while because I haven't seen her in a long time. So that'll be really nice. I'm not sure what we're gonna do, but it'll be nice just to see her. And then I'll get back to work again. Yeah, it's basically just a working day. It's also super ugly outside. It's very gloomy, as you guys could see earlier by all of the rain. But honestly, I have to say I've been loving all the gloomy days because I have no FOMO of being outside and enjoying all of the nice weather. So basically just a big old work day. So let's get on it. Also, every single time I've started one of these vlogs, it ends up being like so many more days than I expected. This was supposed to be one and now I'm doing two, and I might even do a third because I might as well take you guys on the full weekend. She's literally sleeping in my legs like this right now. You comfortable? Okay, I've been working on my boards for the past hour and I have them up to 4 boards kind of right now, but I'm about to go and leave and go grab another blank street. I'm gonna just take the tea over there, and then I'm also gonna go and say hi to my friend Yasmin. She's over working at the library, and I haven't been to the library in so long too, so I'm kind of excited. Then on the way back, I'm gonna head by school and I'm gonna print out where I'm at right now so that we can sort of see like everything looks like, because I brought some things up to a different scale. So we're gonna check that out. So blank street, Yasmin, and then school. Let's go. The Boston Marathon prep is going up. Honestly, such a fun time of year. Finally means that school is almost over, so I love to see it. All right, heading into the library now, and I also just met Carly over on the tea. That was so unexpected, but it absolutely made my day. I'm so glad I got to meet you. Not gonna lie, I'm not loving the Copley Plaza renovation. So crowded in there. That was cuckoo, but my drink was actually made so quickly. I feel like when you do the mobile order, it's done so much faster. Literally filming on the Old South Church window. This drink is so good. They did such a good job today. And I also just saw my friend Yasmin. That was so nice. We got to catch up. We haven't seen each other in like a month and a half, so honestly we needed that. And I'm gonna see her at my thesis presentation, but not a real catch-up session until I get back from Florida after Easter. I'm about to head out and I'm gonna go over to school and print out all of my boards so that we can mark those up, and then I gotta get back to modeling. Just got back immediately finishing this model. I'm gonna put it on a timer and I'm hoping to get this done in an hour and a half max. Okay, all of the windows are in the model except this piece right here, which is going to be triple height, so I need to do that, and on this side as well. Still have to do the roof and then the actual like slanted roof panels that are on the top, and then I've got to get this guy site model to add all of my columns that are in front of my building, like in the plaza area. All right, I was on a puppy chow kick like 2 years ago and I haven't made it since, but I've seen it circulating the internet again and now I really want it, so we're gonna make a big bowl of this really quick. Roof almost complete. I'll make piece of this up too. I'm excited. I'm so excited for this. Delectable. Lovely. Okay, update, it's 1 in the morning and I finished the roof linear elements that I have over like the little outdoor balcony areas. I glued down my curved fire escape thing. And then I also realized that my scale figures are at 8 scale, so I had to order 16 scale people. But now I can honestly just have some fun with this model and start to add all the plants and everything. These are some of the materials that I have. I have like these little vines because the whole like atrium space in the middle of my building, I'm calling it the greenway because it's going to be filled with plants and it's going to have like all of these little natural elements elements, and it's gonna have rain chains, and that's where the water catchment is. I also got these little bushes that I think are so cute from Amazon. I was gonna try and pass this for wisteria, but I don't think that's gonna work, so I might have to find something else. But I have different little bushes. I think I have more. Just got a lot of these vines. Oh, and I haven't shown this yet, but one of the like iconic Montessori materials to me would be like the golden beads. I'll include an image right here, but they're basically like a counting tool. And so I'm having a wall in the building that's inspired by that in the sensory zone, which is gonna have like all sorts of sensory sort of things for the kids to interact with. And so I made this wall that is inspired by the golden beads. And I know my Disney people are gonna know exactly where I got this idea from, but it's a marble wall with all gold marbles. And this is actually a mock-up, so this is gonna be its actual size, but it's gonna be gigantic. So this is just like a smaller version of it, but I literally can't stop playing with it. It's so satisfying. If you guys know, rock and roller coaster door, that's all I have to say. Literally the best thing ever. It's like my new fidget toy, but I'm super excited about this too. So I think now we're just gonna add some more stuff to my model. Maybe I'll add some of the vines to sort of see what that starts to look like. And then I did get a package downstairs that I kind of want to go get, so that are all things related to the project, so we'll see. But this is what it's looking like now. This is actually attached just to the first floor because you guys know that I'm doing like a pull apart model, so I had to attach it to the first floor. Then I added all of these linear elements and then some over here as well. Gosh, this part keeps breaking because it's so delicate, but that's what it's looking like. And then I need to close up this part of the roof. Very happy with it though. It looks good.